the different uh, companies that produce their ships and vehicles. Today's Aegis are showing off what they built. And Aegis makes wonderful things like this monstrosity, which is the Reclaimer. And it is a large heavy salvage. I like the new interface. That's nice. So it's heavy salvage. It can grind, it can cut, it can strip. But you have to have a large crew to run it. I don't know if you can tell off in the distance there. Those are people underneath this thing, and it makes them look tiny against it. The ship I normally fly could fit underneath one of the landing gear. It's that big. So you need a fairly large crew. I think it's like 13 to run it fully. It has the grinder up here on the arm. It has the little stripper rays here. Plus it has defense turrets. It's fairly well armored, but the internals, it has all the equipment to grind and process other ships that are being recycled. Alright, here is Aegis's Saber Comet. And it's a stealth fighter-ish. I don't know how stealthy it is. I've used it a couple times. It's a fairly decent fighter, but when appropriately set up, I prefer to change around the turret or the gun placements. I like a little different setup than everybody else, but it works. I don't know how stealthy it is, but it is a very interesting flight dynamics with it. But it is a fairly decent fighter, and it's very new, high-tech looking interior-wise. It's just it's just a standard loadout. I must admit they've done pretty good with all the people now. They're not T-posing or whatever. They're actually wandering around looking like people. Let's see what's down this hall. They do give you a good sense of space with the size of these buildings. Okay, this is their bombers. Aegis Eclipse is one of my favorite. It does actually do some stealthy stuff. Because you can sneak up on areas. For quite a while I was doing bounties with it. It was an easy bounty kill as long as you didn't want to dogfight everybody. You take it, I think they're size 5 torpedoes, lock onto your main target, hit them once and they were done. Then you'd fly out of there. Because great bomber, not so much great, dogfighter. But with its stealthy, you can get in there fairly quick, drop your bomb, kill your target, and get out before it's a big nasty dogfight. The Retaliator's pretty much the same thing, but it's a heavy bomber, so it has, because that one only has 3 torpedoes if I remember correctly. This has got multiple. It's got gun emplacements on it for, fighting off whatever's coming after you. It is just a awesome ship for what it is as a bomber, but it's another one of those you need crew. And if you do not have crew, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's it for Aegis's bombers. We'll run over to the other wing of this side. The Vanguard should be around the corner here. You almost need to give you a little cart to, one of the little golf carts to drive around, because it gets kind of long running through these. Oh, they got the dioramas back. This is, yep, this is mining. So it shows you all the different mining things you can do, the different, ships, equipment, the different minerals. You can actually start out hand mining and just work your way up to bigger and bigger equipment. It's actually kind of cool gameplay, but it's not for everybody. It's very calming, I feel. You rarely get attacked while you're mining. You get attacked as you're bringing your mining stuff back, but you rarely get attacked while you're out mining. And these are the Vanguards. They come in multiple flavors. This is the Harbinger. They are all heavy fighters of whatever flavor. They're very capable, they're durable. The only thing I really don't like about them is right here on the front, it has these 4 fixed guns, which sometimes are helpful, most of the time they are not, because they just blast straight forward. And with everything that's pilot mounted now, or pilot run now, you're just blasting forward with those guns as you're shooting with your other guns. So if you have something lined up, great. If you don't, well, you're just wasting energy and ammo. And this is the Warden. That's just a standard heavy fighter. One of them was I think it's this guy here. Yeah, he's the information one, or yeah, fight smart instead of head on. So it has your tech bundle in it, so you can hack things, so you can intercept information. It has the energy weapons on it, and it has a little bit different paint job, which is also cool. Alright, I'm gonna run off. I don't know if you can hear it, but the NPCs have conversations now, and some of them are kind of interesting. Prospector's a good mining tool there. Underneath the wing-ish. I like that they're close together. I just don't like that they're on either side of the cockpit. So you can half his damage by stepping on this side of the nose. Half his damage stepping on this side of the nose. But that's just a irritation I have with some of their builds. Okay. So oh, Saber Peregrine. So this is a racer. Yep. So he's just built to go fast, which is good. Fast little racing ship if you're into doing the races. Have that fast twitch response capability to dodge through all the rings and go around the course. And oh, and then an Idris. Yep, that's an Idris. Mark II Peacekeeper variant. Staring at the wall. Okay. Yeah, see, it's got under here is that big rail gun that it shoots. There's a couple of events that the Idris shows up in, and it's a pretty impressive ship, actually. It's just we can't have them yet We've seen them. They're mostly in gray box. From what I understand, they don't have the full interiors completed. They're bringing out more that we can interact with on them, but we can't have them yet. You'd have to have a full crew just to even man the thing. Okay, this is the Vulcan, which is the medium repair. So you just fly this into wherever they're having a battle, and you repair, your fighters and whatnot as they come in with damage. Probably resupply them as well. Yep, resupply as well. So this is what you'd pull along with your battle group to keep everybody resupplied. Looks like it's getting further in gray box because you can see more details on it, which is good. So hopefully they'll have it out soon. Oh, this guy, the Nautilus. He's the mine layer retriever repurposer. So he'll go put out all your mines, your dummy mines, your smart mines, and gather them up as you do stuff in fights and whatnot. Or you want to put a minefield around your spaceport or whatever to keep the people out that you don't want out. I believe they have the capability for just dumb mines that explode when you get too close to them, to smart mines that will target and actively engage ships or whatever that have come within range, which will be cool, interesting gameplay. Alright, I think that's everything for today. Well, thank you for listening to me, and I will talk to you all later.